Never show me love. They've been hating since they won, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I see them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never had to win.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? This is our first live of 2023. What is going on, y'all? What is going on? Okay, today's going to be another segment of my Hollywood Hot Topics. Before I get started, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, okay, so let's get into the topic. Z, hey, what's going on, Z? Hey, James Z. Floyd, and hey, Trans Gaming Goddess. You be having me crack up in the comments, Trans Gaming Goddess. I'll be seeing your comments. Some of you guys, when y'all comment, I remember who you guys are just based off of some of the stuff that y'all be saying. So I don't think I'll be peeping, okay? Hey, Janie, Happy New Year's to you too. So first, let's get started with Lisa Rinna. So she just put out a statement saying that she quit or she's been released from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Here's what happened. She got fired, okay? So that's what they say to kind of lighten the load and to feel better so it doesn't make it seem as if they lost their job. But the girl got fired, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that, okay? We've all been fired a time or two, okay? I've been fired only once in my life, thank God. But I only got fired because, you know, I was young at that time, okay? A girl would never fire me now. Okay, so what I think is I'm kind of happy, but then I'm kind of like, ooh, because I'm scared. And the reason why I'm scared is because I don't know what's going to happen for next season. Who's going to be the one stirring up the stuff? Who's going to be the one bringing the drama? The one thing Lisa messed up on is when she started doing what she was doing last season, it came off as inauthentic, okay? It didn't come when she was crying and yelling and doing all this hoopla and you're talking you sunstruck, like that whole dramatic thing, like that's not really you. You get what I'm saying? So it came off as actress. The last thing we need is people to be acting on reality TV. We already have enough network network television. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, y'all. Oh my god. I'm trying to pin this link. Hold on, you guys. Oh my god, what's wrong with this thing? Whatever. But yeah, where she messes up is she started to become too theatrical. It didn't come off as genuine at all. Especially, I remember that scene when she sat in, she was in her home, and Sut was like, said something to her, and she's like, "Oh, get out of my house!" Like she screamed it really loud, and everybody was just looking at her like, "What's wrong with you? Like, why are you acting? This isn't improv. Like, be yourself." So that's why I feel like they ended up firing her. So the people that's left now, we got Diana, who still hasn't said she fired, which we know they're gonna let her go. Because guess what? Nobody liked her. So if they let go Lisa, they better let go Diana. To me, they're a 2-for-1 deal. She brought her on the show. Bring her, go with her. Okay? Take the trash with you. You gotta go with her. All right? We don't need you, with your licking your tongue like a dragon and can't even understand half the things that she says half the time. We do not need that. Okay? When it comes to Crystal next season, I feel like they need to put her as a friend of or test her out, because if you guys are going to let go Lisa, the last thing we need is someone not bringing it. Okay? That's like the last thing we need is somebody not bringing it. And Crystal, to me, she kind of cowers a little bit. Some of the girls are kind of get on her and she kind of lets them have their way, which isn't good for the show. Okay? We need people that's bold, that's going to stand up for themselves, and that's not going to cower under pressure. That queen's pressure, in the words of T.S. Madison. Okay, Erica, as much as I don't like Erica, I feel like she needs to stay. We need another villain if Lisa's gonna go. Okay, she needs to stay. We can't get rid of too much people at once. This is what messes up reality shows, when they get rid of too much people at once. That's what I feel like was the downfall of hip hop. There was a couple of seasons. Okay, now I could pin it. There was a couple of seasons I feel as if they let go of the most important cast members, like the Jocelyn and the Stevies and stuff. They let go too much of them all at once. So we started to lose the biggest fan base of the show. So I feel like they need to let Erica just stay, let her do a big one, even though, we know she's a thief. But just let her stay, just to see what she'll really do. Especially, I'm really interested now to see how she's going to maneuver throughout the group of girls without her bosom buddy. So now she's not going to have Rinna long. So I want to see who she's going to connect with, who she's going to get into it now that she doesn't have backup. Because that was her little safe spot. She could just fall back into Lisa Rinna. Now you don't have a safe spot anymore. And Kyle, this is your time to get into Erica's butt, okay? You need to literally attack Erica. This is your season for attack, okay? We already know last season you wasn't really feeling her and all that stuff she was saying. This is your time to really get into Erica. And now that Fox 4-5 crap, that little alliance that they have is over. I pinned the link for you guys to call at the end of this live. That's what I was doing this whole time on my phone. Okay, so this is the time now of really, Kyle, where you could truly be yourself and not have to stick to this alliance. And Dorit, to me, she should have been the one fired. If we're gonna be honest, she really hasn't brought in it at all. Yes, it is the first live of the year, Matthew. It's the first live of the year. Happy New Year's to all of you guys. If you guys didn't see my New Year's post and stuff already, I posted and end up deleting it a little bit later. But Happy New Year's to all of you guys. Okay, if you guys haven't heard it from me, all right. Dorit should have been fired because she lacks storyline, and not even that. She doesn't bring it. She's boring. She's just boring. Okay, it's me and PK and the dogs and my daughter and like no. When Dorit came on, she was so much more of herself, even though she really doesn't even know who she is. Because girl, you don't really have an accent. It's like me just going around talking with a Jamaican accent, and I'm not really Jamaican. And I could do that because I could go with the imitations, girl. So I could do that, but that's kind of like weird to me. So somebody who does that, y'all know that So Ray girl for Big Legs Baddies collection. Apparently, she's not really Jamaican, and she just do that because she not Jamaican. She's not really British, and she just does that in order to appear more like foreign. I don't get people who do that. Like, that's too much lies to keep up with. I can't be imitating all that my whole life. That's crazy. Like, I get tired. All right. So Dorit to me should have been the one gone. And I feel as if they should have kept Lisa but made her a friend of, just to sort of humble her. And then get rid of Diana. Diana should have been gone. To me, she's like, out of all of them, I think she's the biggest racist of them all. And the reason why I say this is because the way she treated Garcelle, and I think she was the one allegedly who sent the box to Garcelle's son. I'm sorry, you were the one who did it. And everybody else stays. Okay, Garcelle is needed because we need a black person there. Sorry. Sutton, you know, she's a dingy, klutzy, you know, a little dummy. We need somebody like that there. And yeah. And I feel like Crystal, they need to make her work for her diamond. Erica stays, Kyle stays, Garcelle stays, Sutton stays, in my opinion. And I really feel like Dorit, they need to make her work for her diamond too. Dorit need to work for her diamond. Crystal need to work for her diamond. Diana needs to go. Okay. She did put out a statement saying that she's grateful for her experience. Okay. That's what girls say. That's what the girls say when they get fired or they quit. You know, I'm grateful for my experience in my tourneur at my job. Let me tell y'all something. I told y'all I had worked for Domino's at one point, right? I was a GM there. And when I put in my 2 weeks, girl, my supervisor caught a heart attack. He was like, what? Mind you guys, this is in the middle of COVID, okay? And y'all know how around that time, like, businesses was like going crazy. So I couldn't handle it. I was like, screw this. Even though I was making good coin, girl, I was making, the coin was there. Okay, it was coining. But when I put in that 2 weeks, girl, he was like, what? You know, I was doing it all nice with her. I enjoyed my experience, blah, blah, blah. He was so sad, y'all. He got me a cake, balloons. And Loki begged me to stay and gave me a little talk. It was like, you sure you want to do this? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. Okay. I mean, she wanted to pretend. Why didn't she grab a Polly Pocket? They need another ethnic housewife too. I do think so as well. There was rumors that Kamora Lee Simmons is rumored to come on there. To be honest, I really don't feel like she needs to do the show because her reputation, she has a really great reputation. The last thing we need is this show kind of ruining another black family. Okay, so we do not need the Simmons to be put down, okay? We don't need Russell's skeletons coming out of the closet or anything like that. That's like the last thing that we need, okay? You better than me. I would have just quit. Screw a 2 weeks. Listen, you got to keep your connections, baby. There was some jobs, though. Don't get me wrong. I quit. Like, CBS was when I worked at for the girls who knew my other channel. I quit that one. Like, it only need 2 weeks. Like, they had me really messed up. Like, really messed up. That one, I was just like, nah, I don't even need this. Like, But the Domino's one, I had a high ranking. You got to understand, I was the general manager. So it's like, I had a lot of control. So for me to have not leave without 2 weeks, that would have kind of messed me up because you never know in life, you might need to, you know, do a little hot back. So I kept that just in case. I don't need it now, but I'm just saying back then I didn't really know. So yeah, they still want me to come back, but not gonna happen. Okay, so I do think they need to add another ethnic housewife though. Sutton to me though, I just hope they don't target her again next season because that whole targeting Sutton thing is getting old. It's getting tired. We're sick of hearing and seeing it. Okay, y'all don't wear this old white lady out. Like for real, for real. She cried so much times last season. It's not even funny. Lisa, what's her name? Lisa Vanderpump tweeted "Ding Dong," basically trying to say "Ding Dong, the witch is dead." And that's another person I feel like they need to bring back. Lisa Vanderpump. She has the riches, okay? And bringing her back would sort of kind of bring back how the show used to be. Plus, I just want to see Kyle squirm. One thing about it, I don't like Kyle. Even though I think the show needs her, I don't like her. She comes across as fake to me. Kyle Richards, she comes across really, really fake to me. So we don't need her. You feel me? I mean, we do need her, don't get me wrong. But like, I don't like her. So I would bring Lisa Vanderpump on because y'all know her and Lisa Vanderpump don't really get along. And that would kind of make her squirm. Plus, now she wouldn't have her alliance to fall back on. Erica doesn't really like her like that. She just pretends because she's a part of the alliance. So that would be an interesting dynamic to sort of see what Kyle would do in that situation. Would she become bestie booze again with Lisa Vanderpump and kiss her butt and apologize? Or would she try to, get back besties with Erica Jane? Okay. So I'm interested. Next season's gonna be good. Next season's gonna be really, really good. This is gonna be really, really good. Dan Russell Simmons moved to another country because he was about to get mooted. Ooh, I don't know anything about that. Sherry said, man, I worked at an indoor playground and was making major bank, like rent in a week bank. And the store owner came in and was trying to give me my boss's job. That crusty woman fired me. So I called in some people and they shut the place down for 2 weeks. It was over capacity, right? Tries. Let me tell you, it be some jobs though, like you just don't leave because of the pay. Like I'm telling you, with Domino's, I literally pay for 2 cars. You don't find that easy. 2 cars, I tell you, I got off of there. 2. You know how hard that is to get? 2 cars. I was getting salary and I was getting bonuses. But when COVID hit, it was a wrap for your boy. Do you guys want that story time? I might drop a story time for my members about my experience there from beginning to end and all the stuff that, like, it's so much story times I could just do with that one job. It's not even funny. Like, it's so much story times I could do with that one job. All right. Now move. Yeah. Well, money. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. You got to understand, this is pre-C19, so the girls were paying really great. You feel me? Money was always flowing in, so it was nothing. Now, I don't know what they're doing now, financial-wise, with the GMs over there. But back then, we was eating. We was eating real good. Okay. And I even tell them my age, too. I told them I was, like, older than what I was, so they wouldn't try to, like, disrespect me. And they thought that they would respect me just because they thought I was like older, but I was a whole jit. So yeah. Okay. Next I wanted to talk about, you guys, was the OMG girls getting stolen from. So this is the second story we're hearing this week of somebody literally stealing from someone. But this has been going on for a long time, but they're just not going to quit for it. So if y'all remember, Gucci it is, Gucci that. Gucci everything, Gucci everything, Louis this, Louis that, hey, Louis everything, and that's on everything. That was my stuff right there. I love me some OMG girls. That's the Winter System part days. What y'all know about that? That's the Winter System part days. Okay, so if you look at the dolls, right? And I've always thought this too. I remember I just told my sister about it. I was like, every time I would see them in the store, I'd be like, is the OMG girls getting profit off of this? Because they dress the same. They have the colorful hair. And you know what's funny too? The white dolls, they have colorful hair, right? White girls don't be wearing colorful hair like that. So you could tell they literally copy and pasted off of the OMG girls, because white girls don't be wearing just bluish, pinkish hair like that, like weaves, like come on now, really? I can't stand a thief and an imitator. Okay, just like it like blows me. It makes me so mad. Okay, OMG girls, where they been? She's throwback. I'm mad they have an unreleased song that was fire. Okay, so if you guys look at these pictures, right? They literally, shout out to Neighborhood Talk, they literally show the pictures that sort of mimic each girl. So you have T.I.'s daughter, right? In the light green hair. Hold on, y'all. For this live become finishito. Okay, you see T.I.'s daughter in the lime green hair. You see one of the other members in the pink and black hair, right? Okay, the one that was in there that rapped with the purple hair, because she was infamous for this too. Like, she used to always have like the purplish aqua type of hair color. She was the only one that really did that type of color scheme in the group. Okay, So they copied off of that. And then they show it down here too when they went to 106 & Park. When they had the blonde on. Like, come on, they have a case with this. And I hope they win. Because I'm sick of people stealing and thinking that it's cute and that they could get away with it and making money off of it. And it's something that to me is like, that's why, like, when I have certain things I'm working on, you got to really keep it quiet. Apparently, this is what happened, right? They say, according to the lawsuit, T.I. and Tiny claimed that MGA Entertainment completely ripped off their brand to create the popular dolls. Back in 2010, when the OMG Girls were at the peak of their success, MGA held a toy drive in Atlanta where they reportedly announced publicly that they were in talks to create a line of dolls that would model after the group. The lawsuit states that T.I. and Tiny were open to negotiating a deal where the two brands could work together, but it never came to fruition. Fast forward 9 years later, MGA released the LOL surprise dolls. Now, y'all could have been a little bit more creative with that LOL surprise dolls. Because surprises, oh my God. So, get it? Right. They just been doing this now and these dolls been off for a while. Apparently, they were in talks of already starting to start the legal process in order to take them to court for it for a little bit. I just think that now it's like finalized. My daughter has those LOL dolls. They make me feel away because why you got a BBL? Why your body give bottle girl? I disagree. They don't wear wigs, but definitely dye their hair. They love that joke. See, Rent says, I'm glad they're suing. They definitely copy them. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that they copy them, or do you guys think that T.I. and Tiny are being a little bit dramatic and they needed to take Shakana to court first before they take the OMG LOL girls to court? Because just based off of watching Love Hip Hop family reunion, they need to take Shakana to court first. Okay? Oh yes, Rent, I agree. Sister girls, hella thief, but we're not gonna give her no clout. Okay. Yes, there was a big brand, but I wonder why they give it up. Okay, let's continue. So they said the animated OMG Girls copy the OMG Girl distinctive physical appearance, hairstyles, and hair color, dress, and mimic the OMG released sound recordings. By this marketing, MGA drives consumers to purchase its OMG dolls online and at retail outlets, toys, with similarly merchandise and copy the trade, dress, name, and brand of the OMG Girl, but without any compensation, recognition, or consent from the OMG Girl creators. The lawsuit states. They said the lawsuit, which was filed in November, continues to explain how once the couple's company took notice of the dolls, they tried to get MGA to properly license the merchandising. MGA responded with a lawsuit against T.I. and Tiny, claiming that they came up with the idea themselves and their claim had no basis. See, now to me, they're really justified into suing. Because if I tell you, hey, you stole my idea, but let's work together, and you say, no, it's my idea, I came up with it, and I'm going to take you to court, I'm going to take you to court first. I'm going to beat you to the punch. So that's what they basically did. They sort of like beat them to the punch, okay? Yes, copy and paste, sort of like Paula did Tommy. Poor Tommy. I never seen Tommy about to cry so hard. She would look like, I ain't gonna lie, man, like, she just stole my shades, like, you know, I had the cat eyes and everything like that. And then she wore my glass like this, like, she took my glasses, you feel me? I got the cat eye, like, it's just not cool, you feel me? Like, I drank like 3 bottles of Hennessy over this, like, it's not cool. And I called my girl Natalie. I said, Natalie, this girl named Paula, she just stole from me. Like, it's crazy. Like, y'all know how I feel about them shades. She was crying. I said, I never seen Tommy this emotional. So she was on Love It Hip Hop. Okay? At all. I never seen it that emotional. I really hope that they win this lawsuit because it will go down in history to show that people can't play with your brand and that people need to be a little bit more original. Okay? So for sure. The last one I think is a little bit of a stretch though. Yeah, I had to include the pictures of Miley's behavior. Okay. Look at the one with the long hair. Oh my God. Like, you know what's funny? You know how New Year's happened, right? I miss when they used to do the 106 & Park countdowns. That used to be my thing when I was little. When they used to do the 100 video countdowns, they need to start doing that back because, like, I used to get life off of that. Like, ugh. Look at Ray Ray. Look at Ray Ray. The girls that don't know, okay, those were the days. All right. Where is Mrs. Right? I gotta see her. Travel all around the world just to meet her. Meet me in the Benz, maybe to Japan. Take me out to London, something, France. Before I continue, guys, Roland Ray told me it's a new year and the friends and the exes, they still not hitting that like button. Okay.
Time to finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Oh, soon and soon.
Okay. And then one more time for
Time
those
to
times.
finish these once and for what. Oh, and the friends, nothing to say. And the exes, still over there. Do I care? No. Soon and soon.
Okay, make sure you guys hit that like button for the new year. Hit that like, 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 hit that like. Okay. So like I said, I hope they really, really win. I just feel like a couple of the pictures are a little bit like they're stretching with it, but a lot of the pictures, they have a valid point. I will say that, especially this picture and this one. Okay. And these three right here, like these are to me very, very valid. And the fact that they were kind of in talks with them and was sort of following their group around that time frame, and now they sort of put it out there. Come on, it's like obvious that it's obvious thievery. Okay, obvious thievery. Next, I want to talk about you guys SZA. So SZA, you guys showed off her Big Debbie cakes. Make sure you guys cop that merch for the Big Debbie Cakes crew, you guys. Okay, make sure you guys cop that merch. And under my store tab, I got everything that you need. Okay, Jackie's, all that. Okay, so her Big Debbie cakes were exposed, and a lot of people started criticizing her body. Why? I don't know, because a lot of people look like she does naturally. So girls acting as if they've been in the gym all 2022 when they know they've just been in the gym for this week. So it kind of blew me how much criticism she was sort of getting, to be honest. Because like, to me, her body didn't look that bad picture, to be honest, especially since it's rumored that she said in a song that she got a BBL in a new album. So with a BBL, you have to gain weight in order for them to put the fat in your stomach, in your butt, in your Debbie cakes. So it seems to me she hasn't slimmed down completely after getting the BBL. That's what it's looking like, to be honest. So she was caught on vacay with her producer, and this picture, you guys, kind of went viral. A lot of people was just like, oh, this is what girls look like when they don't edit their clips. This is what girls look like when they don't use filters and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, this is what everybody looks like off the internet. Like, come on now, like, y'all doing a little too much. She looked perfectly fine to me, to be honest. So like I said, she did have a BBL, so she had to put fat in the stomach, put in different cakes. Okay, I do think though that she was caught off guard with people catching her with her producer more than anything, because it's like, is that your man's or not? Because no shade, girl, but you could do better. You could do better. You feel me? I feel like he can't handle those cakes, girl. Like, you need a man, okay? You need a man. His name is Thank God for Cody. He's credited on 7 of her songs or whatever. Okay, so I don't know. I'm more stuck on the man more than the Debbie cakes. The Debbie cakes I don't really mind, because you got a natural body, and this is what I think so too. I think if a lot of celebrities were to put themselves out there more in a natural state like this, they would become a little bit more relatable. And I feel like more celebrities did this all at once, a lot of the online hate would sort of not go away, but it would be a lot less than what it is now, because I feel like a lot of fans and people that are on social media would become a little bit more immune to seeing just natural bodies on social media versus seeing like the edited versions that we see after using thousands of edits on Facetune and or Photoshop. Okay, there are guys like me up to Photoshop their pictures. Okay, because I do a mean Photoshop job, girl. So it's like, if celebrities were more comfortable like this, I feel like a lot of the bullying would kind of go away. What do you guys think? It said, I mean, they want to be technical. Okay, still talking about the dolls. If she would take that BBL with no bump, it wouldn't look right. Okay, she didn't look bad, but her crack was kind of low. Oh, Sam, regards to the OMG Girls trying to sue Monster High dolls. These are high fashion dolls. They didn't copyright the name OMG. Even if they did copy, it's not a Yale on their own. I think the reason why they might win is because they can show that they were in contact with that company back then, to sort of show that like, hey, they were watching us and sort of just, we were in kind of talks with them and they just decided to go on their own route. That's what I feel like would be a good argument that they could use. Okay, let me show you guys though her Big Debbie cakes. Okay, because this didn't really show her Big Debbie cakes, in full authority. But shout out to the Hollywood group chat. You already know I'm Team Hollywood group chat. If y'all know, y'all know now. Okay, so this right here, well, I gotta pull it up. It's her Big Debbie cakes. And also, did you guys listen to the album? Because the I just killed my ex, not a bright idea. Da, na, 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 na. I like that song. All right. Oh yeah, there we go. There goes her Big Debbie cakes right here. All right. Wait. 79 people. Okay, so this right here is her Big Debbie cake. So a lot of people, this is what I feel like got a lot of people going at her, because as you can see in this video, she's probably sucking her stomach in just a little bit. But this is where we get a closer look to the cakes. Okay, so what y'all think? Is caking or it's nah? Nah. I think her BBL did good. It's not too much, and it's not too little. It's just enough. What y'all think? Some people in the comments weren't too happy with the Big Debbie cakes. Somebody said, Holly Armani said, why did she buy it so big? And someone says she doesn't have an ASS WTF. Okay, I just think like a lot of people right now are being a little too critical on bodies, especially when it's y'all first week in the gym. And I'm seeing y'all, because I'm a gym goer, not a New Year's resolution gym goer. I'm not trying to shame you guys that are, but like a lot of you guys, I've seen a lot of you guys in the gym lately that are new, okay, that are not going to probably be there next week. So those are the ones probably in the comments typing, okay? In the words of T.S. Medicine. Typing. So yeah, what do you guys think? All right, next thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Rock and Blue. So is TRL coming back? Because this picture blew me. Because this is giving me TRL. This is giving me 80s vibes. This is giving me you feel me? Like, it's TRL. So is TRL coming back and we just haven't gotten the announcement yet, or what? And whoever edited those pictures did a great job. So she dropped these pictures and she captioned it, said, "We locked in, it's too late to switch up." Doesn't that look like the background in TRL? Look at it. Or 1 of 6 in part. Let me know. Because I know there was at one point, there were talks of bringing back TRL at one point. Ultraviolet said, no, I didn't listen to the album. Yes, SOS album is so good. I love a sad girl moment in the car. She never needed the surgery in the first place. Oh, yeah, she didn't. She still looks good, though. Now, Rock, to me, her body, though, is sickening. But the stylist, even though we met him on, Blue and Rock's show and everything, he needs to be fired. Because I feel as if her potential as an artist, dressing wise and musically, is being wasted. and it could be way better than what it is. Okay, I get where they're kind of going with her look. They're giving her like the tomboy, relatable type of look, but I feel like they're doing it too cheap. If you guys are gonna do it like go all the way with it. Go the left thigh route where it's very edgy, it's very cool, but it's still chic. Hers is looking cheap, city trends, which ain't nothing wrong with a cute city trends, fit or Didi's discounts whip, but she got the coin to kind of elevate it up. So that's what I think. But y'all, it just blew me with these pictures because I'm like, the background looks like TRL. They do look cute together though. Don't get me wrong. They look cute together. I will say that they do. You can't deny it. They're toxic for each other, but they look good together. Like they complement each other. I don't know if it's the tattoos or the smells of Hennessy and Bonk and weed, but they complement each other really well. So yeah. Next I wanted to talk about, you guys, is companies that are scamming people that want them, that are trying to get you in the acting industry and or modeling industry, right? So this to me was funny to me because there's a guy there. Y'all know the guy from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Esteban. Esteban, he spells out the full name, right? So let me show you guys something. I gotta show you. Okay, so it's this post Shade Room posted. So I was thinking back, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, because there is Esteban, the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody guy. He has been posting this app recently because he's been coming to Florida. He's been going to a lot of states to pursue acting, to help people that want to break into the acting industry. And I was supposed to go at least 2-3 times, but every time I tried to go, something stopped me. Something got in my way and I couldn't go. So I was like, maybe it's God. But then I ran across this post and it confirmed to me that it is God, because he was one of the people included in this post. So the Shade Room post, folks share their stories of after feeling scammed by modeling companies back in the day. So one girl posted, remember the time my mom took me to one of those fake Disney casting calls? They gassed my head up so bad, I just knew I was going to be an actor. I never been on one of those. Only for them to ask for several thousands of dollars to get started. And there's another one where this the Esteban dude I told y'all about. I just told y'all about. That's the Esteban dude. And he was the one that's been doing the casting calls. He's been going from state to state. He came to Florida here on time. So I'm like, I'm gonna go. You feel me? I be doing my editing and stuff on the side. So I was like, let me go, maybe, right? He said, okay, but here's proof with Esteban and Bella Thorne. I got callback after callback, and they kept eating my parents' money up until it was too expensive for my parents. And I guess Bella Thorne did it also. And they said the way my mama spent that Barbizon money. And they said, I need a documentary on the Barbizon and John Casablanca racketeering schemes of the 90s. RICO charges for everyone involved. That I never heard of. I guess I'm too young. Just imagine how the folks who get hired as marketing representatives felt when we went through training to convince people to sign those scammer contracts. I never quit a job so fast. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. As somebody who's, I guess, I consider me in the industry or whatever. When you're going to an agency, do not ever give them any money. I just signed with a new agency and stuff today, with another one, because I have a couple I work with. They shouldn't ask you for a dime. I'm talking about a dime. Their job is to get you. Do I look blurry, by the way? Because you know how I have that moving background when I screen share? I realized on a couple of my latest videos, when I come back on screen, I appear a little blurry. Let me know. Because I'm going to just stop that background thing, because I'm all about the quality. Okay? I've been to one, they always ask for money. Shoot. Hold on. I've been to one. I've been told they always ask for money. Not really right now. Wait, but was it doing that this whole video? For my replay watchers, comment down below and let me know. But anyways, agencies should never ask you for money up front. Their job is to find you a job, and they get a commission off of what they make. So if they book you for a commercial, right? If they book you for a commercial for, let's say, $500, right? And you get the commercial, you do the commercial. They get, let's say, whatever percentage you agreed on in the contract off of that commercial. So they make like 10%, 20%. They make 10%, 20%, and you get to keep the rest because they're the ones who helped you get the job. But if you're going there and they're saying, oh, we need $2,000 to represent you, we're going to get you all these jobs, blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something. I didn't even post this picture because I walked. Click the X and then click it. Anyways, I'm reading the chat, y'all. I walked in Art Basel last year, right? First of all, let me tell this story. I can't, because it kind of relates to this. I came so late. Mind you, anybody that knows me in real life, I never come late. But I had to get a haircut because, a nigga want to, you want to be cute. Start on the niggas, right? So, right? Boom. So I get there late. I'm talking about the show about to start like soon. This Art Basel thing, right? Miami Art Basel. So I pull up. I'm like, what's up, whatever. I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. Mind you, I just went to the barber and I ran out of time, whatever. I was running late. The lady was like, oh my God, it's fine. So I was like, she a little too nice for me being so late. So my antennas kind of went up. I'm like, whatever, right? So the designers that were there, they're like, oh, where'd he pack their stuff or whatever? Thank God at the time. This was around the time. Remember that time the Tory Lanez trial was going on and I had that turtleneck for that movie thing when it drops, I'm going to show you. So I was like, okay, they was like, oh, we got our clothes packed up. Like, what are we going to do? Blah, blah, blah. So I was like, oh, I have clothes in my car. Right? Because I had it for backup for the movie and stuff that I was doing at that time. So I was like, bet. So I took some of the clothes, put them on while my little, sachet. I ain't posted because it's my clothes. So I was like, whatever. Like, I just wanted to walk to, feel my tings, okay? So I want to walk, okay? So after that happens, the lady, the director of the show, whatever, she pulls me to the side. She's like, oh my God, you did so great. Mind you, when I'm walking, I hear some of the people in the audience, they're like, oh my God, that look it looks so great. Like they're complimenting what I'm wearing. Mind you, they don't even know it's my clothes. It's not even their clothes. The stuff that the designer had, trash. I'm lucky. I'm happy I came late at that point, right? So she pulls me aside. She's like, oh, you did so great or whatever. You take my number. This is her. Take my number. I want to, talk to you a little bit after. And yeah, like I really like what you did on the runway. I really like it. Okay, you did great. So I'm like, okay, bet. Couple days come by. I call her. She calls me. So she's, oh, how you doing, Pierre? Oh my God, you did so great. Blah, 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 blah. Right? You did amazing. Right? And then she was just like, okay, our agency, we represent, we represent models everywhere. Thousands of, we do a bunch of shows, runways everywhere. Everything. Okay, we want you to get on another show. The only thing is, the only thing we would need you to do, we're going to send you this link. You're going to pay $3,000. You could be debit, credit card, cash, not cash. It could be debit, credit card. If you want to, if you have another way of paying, you can do it. And we will represent you. You could do any show you'd like, just $3,000. And I'm like, this me on the phone. I'm like, sure. I was like, oh, that sounds great. I got off the phone like, you got me back. What, you think I'm a dummy? Listen, if you're not like around the industry, you could easily get scammed easily if you do not know some of these things going into it, because people really play in your face. If I was a dummy enough, I would give that $3K up, even though I had it. But like, I'm not giving you no $3K for you to go ghost on me. Like, no. So I ended up just saying yeah, but then just not doing anything, just ignore the email or whatever, because I'm just like, what? So this is how easily people could get scammed when you're around these type of people. You really got to be careful. Do not give any money up front, okay? Ever. All right? And if you get a job that says that they're going to send you a check before you get there, and you could cash it in, if they send you like a $5,000 check or $3,000 check for you to model or do a runway or anything like that, that's a scam. Okay, they're gonna have you cash in that check. They're gonna bounce that check. They're gonna take all of your account information, and then you're gonna be a dunzo. Okay, that's what that is. Whew, but that was just like, see, that was God saving me, because I was about to go and waste my time. Okay, waste my time. Next, I wanted to talk about, you guys, was Jenkins Taylor, Miss Taylor. Shout out RIP to her husband. Her husband ended up passing. If you guys watch Divorce Court, she always brought up the husband. I was always a big fan of I think that's one of the only divorce shows on television, because if you look at some of the divorce shows right now on TV, a lot of them seem a lot scripted. A lot of them seem like the talent that they have on there is not actual talent, and it's actually people that they get off of the casting networks and the backstages, and they put them on there. It doesn't seem like people that actually have relationship problems. But what I liked with Divorce Court, the people that went on there seemed very authentic. They didn't seem like they were doing it for camera time or just to end up on a TV show. They seemed like they really had relationship issues. So that's why I really like Jenkins Taylor show, because I think that's what a requirement she probably had during her show, to make sure like, hey, these people coming on the show is not just actors and actresses. The only people I would probably think, that did it for clout is Rolling Ray, and that guy, that film guy that he came on with, that Rolling Ray was not laying up and down with no girl in makeup. Like, come on now, that wasn't happening. So it's just sad that her husband ended up passing away, because anytime that she would try to make a point in regards to like a relationship, she would always bring up the husband. She would always refer to her husband and how much she adored the husband. So it's really, really sad that now she's no longer there with her husband anymore, and the husband did sadly pass away. So prayers do go out to Jenkins Taylor. Okay, I really like her too, and she be on Marriage Boot Camp giving the girls the business. Okay, I really like when she be snapping on me, cracking me up. All right, last thing I wanted to talk about, you guys, is Julia Fox. So Julia Fox, you guys, she went on Andy Cohen's show, and she was talking about how the best date that she ever went on was Drake, because Drake, wine and dined her, and she had the best of times. And my question to you guys is, would people have the same reaction if it was a black girl doing the same thing? Because to me, now she's coming across as a clout chaser. And it's like, are we letting her slide because she's white and she takes black peen? Let me know in the comments. I really want to know, because I feel like we're giving her too much of a green pass, because she dates the dudes that we know and love, like the Kanyes and the Drakes and everything like that. But let it be like a Carisha that was saying that she does that. People would be calling her a hoe. People would be saying that she's a SLUT, and that she sells her pee. But girls like Julia Fox, we let her slide. Why is that? Okay, why? Because you could kind of tell she kind of goes with whoever's her best suitor. Okay, that was her date. So I really am interested to know why we kind of let that slide. Okay, and Andy's her life like like it's cute and it's funny. Okay, she says maybe when asked if Drake was the person that took her on her best celebrity date. She's really trying to be the next Kim K, but she's failing miserably, because one thing, Kim K wouldn't wear that to Watch What Happens Live, okay? And one thing, though, I respect Kim K. I know a lot of people may say a lot of things about her, but I really respect her hustle, because she really came from the ground up. She used one D and level up. This girl's trying to use multiple Ds. All right, so now I'm going to start taking calls. If you guys want to call in, make sure you guys do not curse, okay? I'm going to be really adamant on that this year. I want coins, okay? So don't curse. Just If y'all gonna say the F word, say F. If y'all gonna say B, say BS. If y'all gonna say P, say P. P-U-S-S-Y, say P. If y'all gonna say D, say D. D-I-C-K, say D. Okay? All right, Debbie, you ready? What is going on? What is going on? What's up? Hey.
Can you guys hear me?
What do you... I can hear you sound a little muffled, though.
Okay, let me take the AirPod out real quick.
Yeah. You sound a little
Don't hang
muffled.
that. Hold on.
Okay.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah, way better now. What is going on? Happy
Okay,
New
good.
Year.
Happy New Year. Oh my God. My baby's here. Say hi.
Hi. Oh, she's so
Okay,
cute.
that's it. I'm about to go to the bathroom.
All
I'm going
right.
to the bathroom so that, you know, you can hear me better. Hold on. Daddy, get the baby. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm so excited to be on your live. Look, I watch all of your videos literally like while I'm working. I'm like in between time, meantime, watching all your videos. I love how you drop like so many videos all the time. Like
Thank you.
you're amazing.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Thank
let's
you.
go on to what you have been talking about. Housewives, I only watch Atlanta and Potomac because you know.
Purr.
Yeah. So I don't watch that one, but my mom does. My mom watches that one. And crazy enough, she like doesn't like Garcelle. And she
Right.
and I'm Caribbean. Caribbean, I know you're Caribbean too.
Mm-hmm.
Virgin Islands, I know you Haiti, you know.
Right.
But
Right.
my mom is always like, oh my God, Garcelle is so like this and so like that and blah 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 and like whatever. But I don't really got nothing to say about them. I'm trying to think about everything I was trying to say.
Oh, SZA.
So you talked about that. Oh, the OMG Girls, their stuff got stolen for sure. As always, you know how people do. You know, their stuff definitely got stolen. And I saw somebody in the comments saying that the lawsuit was going to be hard to get.
I don't think so.
But they need to go ahead and do that lawsuit. Go on ahead. Y'all got enough money for a very good attorney. Go on ahead and do that lawsuit. Very much. What other? Oh, it was like a little sidebar, but you were talking about how you used to work at Domino's. Did you say? And you were the GM. By the way, props for being GM at such a young age. But
you know,
I worked in food service like for a long time before I became a nurse. And yes, absolutely. Like you should always put in that notice. If you're the GM, if you're a server, if you're the delivery guy, put that notice in. I know you guys just seen that little talk between Cheryl Lee Ralph and Jack K. I don't know if you saw that. I feel like you be seeing all the same.
Oh yes. When she said she thought like she
You never know who's gonna be who.
I seen that.
Like, you keep those bridges built. Don't burn those bridges. Ever.
Oh yes.
What else did I want to say? Blue and Chrisean. I love Chrisean. And like I know like you always talk about like TRL and 106 and Park stuff. Like we're like I know you don't say names, but I feel I'm 32. So I know that like you know, like I'm just like, okay, we're kind of like in that same little range. We kind of saw the same things. Yes, that totally looks like a TRL background. But for Chrisean, at first, I'm not gonna lie, like I was like, ew, like girl, I don't like you. At first, when she first came on the scene. But as I started watching her, I watched her on Betty South, and of course, I'm watching whatever their show is called, the Blue and Chrisean show.
Crazy in Love,
Crazy in Love, yes. And I just feel for her. Like I don't know. I have a soft spot for her. I know she be doing stupid stuff, but I just have like such a soft spot.
It's like you want her to win. I feel the same way.
I do. I just love her. I love her so much. You don't even know like. And then everybody say their relationship is so toxic and this and that. The problem with them is that they like to post everything on social media. If we all posted everything on social media about like our relationships, people and we were toxic too. You know, I feel like since I was 18 years old, like people would say you were toxic. Everybody, you know, even if
Right.
it's not like physical or like DM or whatever. If people knew all of your issues and you posted every single time you guys had an issue, people would probably say you were toxic. We don't know their insides and their outsides, you know? What else do we go to after that? I'm sorry.
And then SZA's Big Debbie Cakes.
I love SZA. Like, I literally love her. Like, okay, weird little sidebar. But, you know, I'm tall. I'm 5'7", so I'm tall for a girl. I'm dark skinned. I like makeup. I like weave. And I feel like I've always been compared to whoever the dark skinned girl on the scene was at the time. Like, you look like Fantasia. You look like, you know, whoever. Oh, and Little Mo. I used to get that all the time back in the day. You know, you look like Little Mo. And then not that Fantasia or Little Mo are not attractive women. They're both very, very beautiful women. But when I started getting that SZA comparison, I was like, yes, give me more.
Yeah.
I love her.
SZA is beautiful. She's really, really pretty.
She's so beautiful. Like, I love her to death.
Do you think the criticism she's getting is fair?
I don't. Okay, look, SZA, I don't know if people like realize, because I follow SZA on social media. And like she has said like times in the past, like, you know, I'm gonna show off this body because I used to be 200 pounds. Like, y'all don't understand, I used to be 200 pounds. So if she gained a little weight to get her little BBL weight, let her have that.
Right.
Hey, relax.
She dropped us an album. That's the least we could do and let her live.
I'm not gonna lie though, when I saw her post, because I saw her post before, like, you know, the blogs started posting it, and it was like a little swipe, you know, like a little swipe. You know, she always does the swipe post. I don't know if you follow her, but she always does the swipe post. And when I swiped to that, I was like, wait a minute now. Now I knew you had something back there, but what happened? Girl. But I think she looks great. I think she looks good with a little bit of weight on her.
Yeah.
But people don't understand, when you lose weight in that face. And that face starts to look old. When you have a little bit of fat in that face,
makes you a little youthful.
Not that she's looking old, but you know what I mean. Like,
yeah,
you
never know.
Hey, I love her with that weight on her. She looks beautiful. She's always beautiful. She could be 300 pounds. I'll probably still be on here like defending her, but you know, I think she looks so good. What do we go to after that? I'm so sorry because I have commentary.
No, you're good. I know it's the first time I called it. That was mostly it too. Yeah, that was mostly.
Oh, Judy Fox. Can we stop talking about it?
Oh yeah. Why did everybody? It's like she used Kanye and then got the clout.
Yeah, I did not know who she was.
And I don't like that.
When she was with Kanye, like everybody was saying, like, she's this actress, she's been on this and that, and I'm like, I don't know her. You know how like we be like kind of I know that one guy, he was on this movie. We don't know nobody's names. He was on that movie, but when I seen her, I'm like, I don't even recognize her.
Neither.
Right, until she was with Kanye. So it's like, go ahead and go on and ride this train. Go and ride this little clout train. I agree with you completely. She's definitely like a little clout chaser. When I see her come across my social media, I'm like, nah. I saw her with like Drake, so I was like, I watched it to see what she was saying, but let's stop talking about her. We don't even know.
You know, it'd be funny if Drake came out and did the same thing he did with the girl that said that she slept with Drake and said, I did not know that woman. And gagged her ass. That would have been a gag.
I wish he would have did that to Julia. Whatever her name is, Julie. I wish he would have did that to her.
She would have really gagged.
I love your platform.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're so welcome. You keep me company all day long at work. Well, not all day, but you know.
When I drop.
On my breaks.
Right.
I just love you every time. When you had dropped your TikTok and I followed you, and you actually followed me back, which I was really, really, really shocked about. And then I messaged
you like that. A lot of people be so shocked. Like, you replied. I'm like, what y'all think? I'm like, Beyonce or something.
Oh, you know. I'm like, I'm so happy you replied because everything. Like, I love everything Stop everything you do. I think I touched on everything that you talked about already, but
Yeah.
I love your platform. I love what you do.
Thank
FY,
you.
meantime, in between
Yeah.
time, I'm not one of the girls. People be trying to tell me I'm trans, but I am not.
No.
I have a voice, but
Right.
it's
not a T-Raw. Just so the girls know. Thank you so much for joining. Night. Oh, that was funny. All right. Anybody else want to join in, or else we're gonna end this live? We're gonna end this live. Said Julia Fox with that dark behind wing liner was no LOL. It said them pale folks been stealing from us since they stole from the US. So it said she's a white Lori Harvey. Julia Fox is so annoying. She swears she's everyone's muse, according to herself. Said my cousins was on divorce court. Oh wow, no, are you for real? My cousin was on divorce court with his ghetto child's mom. They did it for money, but they were together. But no, at least, okay, that's one thing to do it for money, but now people are doing those divorce shows to end up on TV so they could put on their resume that they're like a TV personality. That's what's making it bad. So like they're literally making up the stories. At least like your cousins, they're actually were together. Like it's not like a fake relationship. Like people just be like, oh, this is my girlfriend. Like we having issues, but meanwhile, that's their friend that they know since like elementary school. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of thing that is going on. All right, entertainers, let me know what you guys think of the topics that I covered in this video from our replay watchers. Leave your comments down below. What do you guys think about SZA's criticism, T.I. and Tiny suing, and also what do you guys think about Lisa Rinna getting the boot? Okay, I'm gonna drop a town hall a little bit, like a late night town hall, so stay up for that. The girls that are night watchers. All right, entertainers, leave your comments down below. We are out, babies.
No personal thing.